Welcome back. In this step, let's look at some of the things you can do to simplify the internationalization implementation that we have done earlier. Let's get started with the first point. One of the things which we had done earlier is we accepted locale as a parameter, a request header to the REST controller method. If I have to add this to every method that has to be internationalized, you know how much pain it would be. Spring provides an alternative for that, so you don't really need to pick it up from the request header. All that you need to do is to get it from the locale context holder. So there is locale context holder control space dot get locale. That's it. So I don't need to pass a locale as a parameter. You can see that the server is restarting. Let's restart it and pick the change up. If I try and execute it with, let's say, a locale of fr, I'm getting a good morning back. One of the important things that we need to also do is we need to fix something else. What we are doing in here is we are using a session locale resolver instead of the session locale resolver. What we can really use is a accept header locale resolver, because we are sending the accept language as the header. So we would want to use that. So let's say accept header locale resolver or in both these places. And let's do organize imports. Save this and wait for the application to restart. If I execute the request now, you'd see Bonzo coming back, and you can even say en and it would return the thing back. And even if I remove this, I'd get the default back, which is good morning. The last thing is that even this configuration which we did in here, message source.set base name messages, you can actually do that right in application.properties. So go into the application.properties and say message dot, and over here we can see the options. We would want to use spring.messages.basename is equal to messages. Once you set the base name as messages, and you can actually remove this code out from here, save it and restart the application to pick it up. Let's execute it again. Hello world, internationalized, good morning. And let's send accept language fr en. That's what we have. Good morning. What we looked at in this specific step are simplifications of how to implement internationalization. We said we would use the locale resolver, which is accept header locale resolver, and once we use the accept header locale resolver, the advantage is we would not need to configure the locale as a request parameter or a request header in every controller method. We can directly use locale context.get locale and pick the accept header locale up. The other thing was to configure the message base name. We just did that directly in application.properties instead of creating a separate bean over in the REST web services application. So these are just a few things to simplify our implementation of internationalization. Until I see you in the next step. Bye-bye.